What's up, familia? Welcome inside the pad. Hope you guys are doing good. Keeping between the lines. Got your loads here. Okay, Jason Aldean. Try that in small town. A couple of people have asked me, what's my thoughts on that song and the backlash that it's getting and the support that it's getting as well, man. Just unfortunately, just like everything else, it gets political. It gets politicized, right? You got one side saying this about the song, you got the other side, and now it becomes a political battle, man. It just can't be, non-political and just be, Americans or just their own thoughts and beliefs in them. It's just it now it's this side versus that side, man. It's unfortunate because it happens with pretty much everything today. So first of all, man, we're gonna get to the music video. So this video is gonna be copyrighted, and it's all good, man. I don't have an issue with it. But let me go ahead and tell you guys this. First of all, I actually do like country music. I know it trips people out when I tell them, no, I do like country music. I do like, the Tim McGraw's, Brad Paisley's, Toby Keith's, Eric Church, who's probably my favorite. I do like country music, man. It's one of my favorites. It's probably not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites, up there with the old school, the souldies, the oldies, along with so many other genres of music. But it does trip people out, man, when we talk about, what's a good genre of music, and I like to bring up country music, and it trips them out, man. But yeah, I do like country music. Jason Aldean, I'm actually familiar with Jason Aldean. I do like some of his songs. I like his song Big Green Tractor. Those, they're a little bit older, but the one that I really, really like of his is Laugh Until We Cried. You don't have to be from the country to like that song. You could be from the big city, suburbs, small towns, country, the islands, whatever it is, man. You could check that song out and listen to what it's actually talking about and the story it's telling, and you could connect with it. Really, it doesn't really matter where you're from, man. That song, Laugh Until We Cried, I highly suggest that song, man. It's a really good, heartfelt song. So let's go ahead and let's check out Try That in a Small Town. Now, look, I've already seen the video, okay? But just for good measure, we'll go ahead and we'll watch it here together. I'm sure you guys have seen it as well. Let's go ahead and let's check it out. I will be pausing here and there to give my thoughts. And if you guys want to see the music video uninterrupted, I'll leave it pinned in the comment section. And so it'll be the first comment you guys see, even though I'm sure you guys have seen it already. So let's check it out.
Sucker punch somebody on the sidewalk, carjacking old lady at a red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think it's tough? Well, try that in a small town.
All right. Let me stop it right there real quick. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard the lyrics exactly, but basically, man, hey, Holmes, those are a bunch of punk-ass movidas. Serio, dog. Talking about sucker punching somebody, robbing an old lady, pulling a gun out at a convenience store and robbing it. On the real, those are all punk-ass movidas, right? So I don't know what the issue is there. Then he goes on along, and I'm kind of paraphrasing here, right? He goes on along and talking about, spitting in a cop's face. It shows the blonde chick over there flipping off the cops, burning an American flag. You think you're tough, right? Try that in a small town, which we'll get to that in a second. But honestly, man, I don't have a problem with what he's saying right here, man. Those are all punk-ass movidas. So, I mean, who's going to condone jacking an old lady or just sucker punching somebody? You want to throw it down, go up to the vato, say, hey, what's up, homie? Let's handle, dog. You're just going to sucker punch someone, even though that does happen.
See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. own, you cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town. Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down.
All right, so a lot of this footage, I believe, is from the whole, George Floyd thing, man. After that fiasco, there might be footage from other, instances where things like this happen.
On the road, around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town full of good old boys raised up right.
Hold on, dog. Let's go back. These fools thought they were tough, Holmes. See, hold on.
Full of good old boys raised up right.
Hey, one more time, Holmes. One more time, dog. Just, I like how his homie just ran out.
Town full of good old boys raised up right. If you're looking for a fight, try that in a small town. Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Round here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town. Try that in a small town. Try that in a small town.
We'll stop it right there. Song's over. Okay. So, all right. So the backlash that this song is getting is that the fact that it's racist or that he is racist, right, for making this song. First of all, there's nothing in the lyrics there that he says that are that is racist, right? Now one can assume and say like, well, look where he's from, and he's a country good old boy, man. So you just know he's racist. Well, hey, homie, then that's on you, man. Just labeling somebody racist like that. Now for about 6 months of my life, I lived out in Texas, out in the country. And it's just much more family oriented out in the country or small towns, right? As he's talking about, it's more family oriented. They take a little bit more pride and being patriotic. And there's raza, to tell you guys the truth, man. So I'm not going to speak for all raza, but that live in small towns or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys what I've seen. They're just a little bit more patriotic, at least from the observation that I was able to gather. Okay. Yes, there were some that just didn't care about any of that stuff. But I do understand what he's saying when it comes to small towns. It's like, look, if you're going to go out there and breaking and robbing and, raising havoc like that, look, it's probably not going to fly in a small town, man. If you're going out there and destroying the neighborhoods. Now, here's the thing, man, the backlash that this song is getting. I know the whole thing's going on with The View, with Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Holston and, those chicks over there, and son of a gun, dog. I'm just gonna bite my tongue, and I'm not even gonna say what I think about that show, right? All I'm gonna say is this. When they made the remarks, especially somebody like Whoopi Goldberg that said like, "Hey, that's what they were doing. They were sticking up, for them, for themselves." I'm gonna have to strongly disagree, Holmes. He didn't show footage of protesters. Now, regardless how you feel about the protesting for the whole George Floyd or any police brutality, or those that say, hey, you know what, we've had enough or whatever. I'm not talking about any of that. Okay, I'm not talking about any of that stuff. I'm simply talking about the footage that he put in the music video. He didn't put on there protesting. He put a bunch of havoc, bunch of people committing crimes, burning cars, smash and grabs, robbing liquor stores, vandalizing, breaking stuff. He didn't show any protesters. So thus, if he didn't show any protesters, I'm not really sure why people are connecting that with protesting for that reason. Now, I'm assuming that most of the footage is from the whole George Floyd thing. I don't care how you feel about it. That's a different conversation. If we're sticking to what is in the music video, he is showing everybody who's actually committing crimes. Now, I actually like what he said right there in the beginning, where he says sucker punching and robbing an old lady and pulling a gun in a convenience store, burning the American flag. When you think about it, man, you burn the American flag. Hey, it's your American right. You think you're tough by being this anti-American when it's really the American right to be anti-American. It's unfortunate. I don't like it, but hey, that's how it is. It's okay. So, if anything, and by the way, also, I saw more white people in the music video. I'm not talking about his band. I'm not talking about him. If you guys want to look at the music video, I see many more white people. You see the big groups out there? I see mostly white people. Yeah, it does show some black people, but I see mostly white people in in this footage. So some are talking about, hey, look, he did in front of a courthouse. That courthouse has some history. Okay, well, I mean, there's a lot of things that have history. If I take a picture in front of some place, man, that's has meaning to me, but it has some sort of bad history. Does that mean that I'm now, praising the history, the bad history that it has? There's a lot of things. Look, everything has a history, okay, good or bad. So I'm not going to fault him on any of this stuff, man. I don't see anything racist with the song. I completely disagree with what Whoopi Goldberg said about that's what these people were doing, that they were sticking up for their own by burning down businesses and smashing grabs. Again, I'm just going off the footage that he showed in the music video. Nothing else. Nothing else. I'm not talking about police brutality. Nothing else. If you're judging this song for what he showed, okay, he showed people committing crimes, getting out there, being all wild, acting like a bunch of jackasses. So, and he's saying try it in a small town. And look, yeah, like I said, I lived I lived out in the country, and no, I can't see that happening, man. I think people will really take law into their own hands, man. That's, again, I'd never seen that happen. But just being there, the feel of it, and this is where there's a lot of raza. I'm not talking about, as people like to call them, the good old boys, right? The redneck white boys. No, homie, I'm talking about raza, man, where I lived down in South Texas for a minute or two. You take a lot of these, people that are out there rioting and everything, they go to these small towns that is mainly raza, where I was living at. Nah, homie, gente, we're gonna stand up. To the best of my knowledge, again, I never saw it happen, but just the feel there, just the atmosphere, how everything was around. I'm like, nah, they won't. They're not gonna put up with this, man. They're gonna grab their rifles and see what's up, man. You're not gonna burn down our businesses. In places like that, a lot of people take pride in their work and businesses. I'm not saying people don't take pride in it in big cities. It's just cities. It's way overpopulated, man, especially in certain cities, and it's just a different type of life. But that's my thoughts, man, on the Jason Aldean song. Try that in a small town. I got no issue with it. Is he a racist? Look, Holmes. He might be. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know the guy. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. I really don't know. But do I see anything racist with this song or with this music video? No, I don't. So what's unfortunate is I seen a lot of white people come out on social media and say that this is very, very racist. Unfortunately, everything's politicized now. So now it's just, what side do you land on? But that's unfortunate. I'm not on either side, okay? But I do see a lot of white people saying this is very racist. Again, man. That sucks. That's unfortunate, man. I don't see anything racist on it. And what's crazy is that I see a lot of black people saying that this isn't racist. Wow, Holmes. What a time. What a time to be alive, man. But hey, what's your guys' thoughts? Do you guys see anything racist in this song? Should we just assume that it's racist? I mean, does he have to come out and say anything racist? Does he have to show something racist? Or, can you just say, like, you know what? He was implying it. How do you guys feel about the song? I already told you guys how I felt. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything racist about it. Is he racist? I don't know the guy. I do like some of his jams, but I don't know the guy. I'll tell you guys this, though. There are some real, actual, true racist songs that you can find on YouTube. They don't try to hide it. Oh, they got all the racist words that you can think of in their songs. Nobody goes after them. Why? Because nobody talks about it, so thus nobody cares. So how many people really actually do care about this song, as opposed to I'm gonna pretend to care because it's what's going around right now. That's the hot topic, because there are songs and you can find them. There's no, he's implying racism. Oh, no. Calling everybody by all the worst names in the book. But since, the media is not talking about it, thus nobody's going to care about it. Let's go attack Jason Aldean because he's a little bit higher up there. Now he's got the whole thing going on with The View and CMT. We're not going to get into that. But there it is, familia. As always, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of your surroundings and always keep a safe distance. Blood makes you related, but loyalty makes family. Until next time, this is Thecholotrucker. Over and out.